Hey, fourth grade all-star parents. It's me, Mr. Velekei, coming at you. Not live. I guess this is pre-recorded, but if you're a visual audio person and you don't feel like reading my lengthy email, this is the best bet for you. So hopefully everybody is doing well and enjoying fourth grade as much as I'm loving being with your all-stars every day. Um, I apologize for just reaching out now in October with a formal classroom update, but I really kind of just wanted to start the school year, kind of get to know everybody. For me personally, going from teaching just language arts and social studies the past 10 years to now teaching all four major subjects has been a little bit of an adjustment for myself, just in terms of planning and preparing. But it's been a great change, and I'm actually loving science. I tell the kids all the time, I'm like looking all over the place for plants, and I was in a pumpkin patch yesterday. I'm running over to look at the flowers and taking pictures for science class. So I'm all in, and I forget how much I've missed teaching math. So very, very happy to be here, and I'm just loving our class. So our days go fast, and I'm loving it. So hopefully you guys are all doing well and are adjusted to the school routine. The other part of me just reaching out now is I wanted to kind of get a full unit in on every major subject: math, language arts, science, and we're working on social studies, but at least those three before I reached out to see how the learning process is going for you, how Schoology is, and that type of thing. So you won't get this all the time from me, but just a quick check-in. I know life is busy, but again, my apologies for just reaching out now, and hopefully this will be a good update for everybody. So just a few things. I'll go through each subject area real quick and talk about Halloween happenings in our classroom or fall festival and where we're headed from there. So I am half Italian, so that's why I'm like talking with my hands here. So it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. All right, to start us off for language arts, we'll start with language arts. We have been reading because Windix, we're just finishing that up, and we're working on learning the jobs and roles of literature circles. Lit circles will eventually be like an independent group that the kids will participate in a book that they would like to read. But for right now, we practice the jobs and roles as a class for because of Winn-Dixie, and then we're going to be doing it because of Shiloh. The kids know we'll watch the movie after we're done with both those stories. So that's something to look forward to, and hopefully they do enjoy them. They're two great books about animals. But we're practicing lit circles are like a close reading strategy. So just different things to get the brain working as they're reading. We conquered one of the major reading topics for the year was main idea. Tough for fourth grade, tough for the beginning of the school year, but the kids did a phenomenal job really understanding what main idea is, learning what topics of things are, supporting details to support that, which ties perfectly into writing, paragraph writing, and now essay writing with our biography writing. So we studied biographies and asking good questions. Those were the three skills that we did in the beginning of the year: main idea, biography genre, and asking questions. And now we're applying that to writing our own interviews for our classmates. So we had to ask questions to our classmates. We have to have main ideas for our paragraphs and supporting details. And then, of course, it's perfect because it's the genre we studied. So it ties perfectly together. Kids are doing great too with grammar and word study. It's a little different from third grade because we actually do, we study different patterns of words and definitions, synonyms, and antonyms instead of just doing a traditional spelling list. So that's a little different from third grade, but the kids are doing fantastic. They're also doing a great job in math. I will be honest, it's been 10 years since I've taught fourth grade math, so I was a little nervous getting back in the swing of that, but I'm very much enjoying it. We did a great job with place value and adding and subtracting whole numbers. We're getting ready for our first test on multiplication. We're doing up to 4 digits by 1 digit multiplication. Kids are doing great. I never knew there were so many strategies until this Common Core math. I'm learning with them. We have the area model and the distributive property, and then of course what we learned in school, the algorithm, which I'm most comfortable with. But hey, the kids have grasped all three. At the end of the day, I don't care as long as they're getting the correct answer. The biggest thing I'm seeing is some fact fluency issues with sorry, I'm clicking on my computer. I just got an update, but some fact fluency issues with their multiplication facts. So I'm going old school here. What I decided to do was I decided to give them an incentive of an ice cream party, and everybody got a folder with their sundae. They had to pass the zeros and the ones to get their actual sundae, and then they could color the bowl of their ice cream sundae. And what we're doing every 2 days is we're going to do a fact test, and we'll keep them in here. We're going to wait till everybody accomplishes this, and then we'll have our ice cream party to celebrate. But those facts are so important right now, especially as we get into double digit by double digit multiplication, and then eventually we're going to be hitting long division before Thanksgiving. So just knowing those multiplication facts is the easiest and best way that we'll be successful with math this year. Reflex is a great option. They can do it at home. Everybody in here has switched over now to multiplication and division with that. So the more repetition, the better. Like I tell the kids, like you read before you go to bed, 5-10 minutes, go through flashcards real quick, teach your dog your times tables or your little brother, little sister. So anything to do to help that. So that's where we are with math. Science and social studies. Science, I'm loving. I have to be honest. We started out learning what science is, what scientists do, the scientific method. I've conducted multiple experiments in here, investigations. I'm looking at life in a whole different way, learning about plants and their life cycle, their structures. We have done experiments with plants as well. We'll be dissecting flowers later this week. So what the kids do for science and social studies is they have these packets. Great study guide. I do give them a study guide for both science and social studies that they can review before a test or a quiz. But these are good resources. This is what we work through in class. So that's the science one. And then in social studies, we're working through the 5 themes of geography. Right now, we're working on location, where we're actually located in the world. We'll get into the type of place Pennsylvania is. And then I was telling the kids my favorite regions before the Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll make some Salto maps. We'll paint the 5 regions of Pennsylvania on those, and we'll be good to go. So that's it, basically curriculum wise, where we're at, where we started, where we're at now. And I'm impressed with everything we're learning and doing, and they are stepping up and doing everything they should be doing. So very impressed with them. I will be holding a Zoom that's found in the email, a Zoom session next Tuesday night from 7 to 8. You're more than welcome to jump on. It's not a parent teacher conference, so we're not going to discuss like individual grades or anything like that, but more than welcome to jump on. If this video does it for you, you don't need to jump on. You don't need to jump on at all. But if you have questions, concerns, anything about school, jump on. We can talk, and hopefully that eases your mind, makes good communication for us, and we're good to go. Trying to think what else. Halloween. Next week we have our Spirit Week coming up. These are going to be coming home, Friday folders. These have not come home yet. So we've had a whole bunch of students in and out of school with absences, here, not here. And I'm just waiting to get a few more tests corrected to send everything home in the Friday folder. When they come home, there's going to be a home side and then a sign and return side. But the sign and return side I'll talk to you about in a second. There'll be information in here. The email is sent about Halloween next week. There'll be information about our Spirit Week next week for Red Ribbon Week. I'm trying to think what else I'll be sending home. Wednesday this week. Let me start with when. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Wednesday this week, we have Unity Day. So wear orange. So I'll talk to the kids about that. And then next week starts our Spirit Week of Red Ribbon Week, and each day is designated to a specific dress up day. So that information will come home, and then we will celebrate the fall Halloween holiday on Friday. As you hopefully got my email, we'll be carving pumpkins, having a party. Mrs. Janice will be in touch, our room parent, with more information about next Friday. But Friday folders will come home this week. I also wanted to let you know I copied all the information from open house. That'll be coming home in your Friday folder. And I think that's it. I think I've talked enough. And if you got bored and shut this off already, good for you. Good for you. So I appreciate everything you are doing. Like I said, I'm loving your kids. I'm loving being here with them. And I'm just so excited for this year. So if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll talk soon. I'll leave you with a little bit of Monster Mash before we go here, and hope to see everybody soon. Have a great night, everybody.